Jesus.
Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 224, the Transform the Action Figure podcast show. My name is Hex, and we're joined with a few people. I think we have a couple more that are going to be joining with us here in a little bit. But Dalton, tell people where they can find you, man.
You can find me everywhere at Dalton TFs, and I've just started posting reviews again, so keep an eye out for those.
All right. Slacking. Dude, we're all slacking.
Well, I've been without a camera for the past couple months.
Oh, I've just been lazy. All right, Mike.
Hey guys, you can find me everywhere as just another G.I. Joe show.
And Rick.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Shatrdglassjazz.
All right, and you can find me G1 Hextron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1 Hextron. All right, and we also have Cameron in the chat. Also, basically, we have several moderators, but he's like our main guy and our fact checker. So there's many times where he'll tell us
only for me.
We're absolutely wrong. A couple of other things. We haven't done one in a while. I know that David Lindshine, he's going to be sending in his collection spotlight probably for next week, but for the next show. But if you guys are interested in doing a collection spotlight, if you haven't watched or you're new to the show, basically you can take pictures of your collection room or however big, small it is, and take those pictures, send them in an email to me at g1hextron@gmail.com, and we will feature them here on the Cybercast, and we'll take a look at them and show them off to everybody. So critique. No, we don't critique them. Unless they have like a bunch of Goku figures and pop figures and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Then I'll just call all your Dragon Ball figures Goku. All right, and the last thing is if you guys buy any toys and if you're interested in helping me out, there's a link in the description, Big Bad Toy Store. If you use that, it just helps me out, lets them know that I kind of referred you to them. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into this first bit of stuff here. So we're gonna go people that are new as well. We go Hasbro, Takara, then we go third party, and we don't need that. And then we go regular action figures and stuff like that. All right. So first thing, I thought we'd start off real small here. So it is Transformers. Look at these beauties. There's a Walmart exclusive Bumblebee. Look at that great paint job on that Optimus.
Oh yeah, these look just as bad as last year's.
Power of the Primes.
Yeah, these were horrible last year. I'm surprised. Now this is something. I mean, this is right up.
Look at that.
It
looks just like it does on the box. Who's Avenue?
Xander's. Eric's kid.
Oh yeah, my kid would see him, but yeah, I can't buy
ornaments?
that. I wouldn't buy him. I wouldn't let him put these on the tree.
Whatever, dude. I've seen your tree. Don't you lie.
My tree.
Damn good and well. I've seen your tree.
My tree has a much nicer ornaments.
Whatever. Xander be like, Daddy, can I put this Bumblebee up on the tree next to Darth Vader? Yeah, son, go ahead.
Dude, my mom's tree is full of ornaments that like she made as a kid. Or had as a kid, and stuff that me and my brothers had as kids. So like she still hangs up like these. They gave them away at like McDonald's and Burger King's like ornaments, during that time. So like the Rescuers Down Under, like they're on there.
That's awesome.
There's a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff on there. So Transformers, I forget what's all on there. So it's a pretty cool tree. What's up, Noble? What's up, Jonathan?
Oh, this is new. I haven't seen this before.
Oh, you found the G1 reissues at Walmart? Man, mine are packed with, like, I've got all that stuff. So, like, if you end up needing something, just, let me know.
At one point, there was like 9 of the hot rods at my store.
Oh, yeah. Mine must have at least 20 easily.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I've got like probably at each Walmart, like a dozen Starscreams, a dozen Devastators, and a dozen hot rods.
The scalper, we got about 20 each of them too. They're all gone except for so all of the Constructicons are gone. All of the Starscreams are gone. I saw one hot rod left. So somebody bought them, but I don't know who. Probably
Scalper.
Yeah, it had to be scalpers.
They're like, hey man, this is the mint right here.
I saw there was a hot rod at one of my Walmarts where they had marked it down to $23 because it was open, and I looked at it, and this guy it was Hasbro intern. He got like halfway through the transformation, and then was just like, I can't do this, and just put it back like back in the package. So he's half transformed and stuffed in there, and so I guess they ended up just like taking $6 off or something like that. But I'm like, who's gonna buy that? Yeah.
Probably someone back in the stock room messing with them.
They're like, hey man, it's a deal right there.
Simba Dickey. They've done some of the movie versions.
Hold the phone.
Is that like a
Simba
porno
Dickey.
Lion King? Is that like
Jizai?
They make these little, die cast. So they're 164. And here's your Bumblebee.
I wonder if his robot mode's underneath the bottom of it.
Why is the back windshield like that? It's not supposed to have a hole like that. Huh. What's up, K-Bar? Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen the mini bots either.
Nope.
No one's seen them. Watch that be something that never comes out and then hit the Ross stores for like $10.
$10
It'll be going for like $100.
Yeah, my Walmart didn't get those either.
I don't think no one's Walmart got them. Maybe report it.
I've got a couple Batmobiles, but I don't collect the Hot Wheels type stuff. So, but I guess that looks kind of cool. All right, and Soap Studios. So, also, with Hasbro, here's their die-cast figure.
Hmm.
20-inch Optimus Prime. What? Oh. Remote control LED lights featured on eyes, chest, sword, and blaster shield. With movie sound effects. You getting that, Dalton?
No.
Probably what, $500, $600, $700?
I don't buy statues.
He moves. He's an action figure.
No transform. No transform, no buy.
I'll look up there to see how much he is. Looks pretty good though.
The 3A one looked pretty good. Seen it at TFCon.
Yeah, but how much is that?
I don't think there was a price tag on it.
Oh,
It was just displayed.
that much, huh?
Arm, leg, kidney.
I'll save it for later.
There is some action figure announcements that I'm excited about a little bit later. So pretty cool. There you go. I think this is the last little dumbed down thing, but you get the little trailer opens up, you got a little bass and stuff. Huh.
Looks just like the what was it? What were they called?
Bot shots.
Yeah, bot shots.
That's what I was thinking, the trailer. But their trailer did open up like that. Remember, it kind of used it to where
all
like
about
shot
bot
out.
shots.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
both
still
Hasbro.
opened up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, how much I remember.
Anybody interested in this?
Nope.
Not even for Xander?
Nope.
All right, so studio series stuff.
The vehicle mode looks good.
I know that you do collect movie stuff, Dalton, so don't try to lie to me.
I'm actually selling it all.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not. I'm purging the movie stuff.
I'm doing the studio series. I have most of it at this point. Not all of it, but most of it.
Yeah, that one's going to be a popular one there.
What, Cog? Or Cogman?
Yep.
It's just a repaint of the one that we never got.
I don't. Did they repaint it?
Yeah.
I mean, I got the last night
and everything.
I have the last night version. I got it off eBay, I think, for like $30. That was really the one thing. That was the only thing I wanted, I think, from the last night.
You gonna rebuild your Devastator?
Nope.
Nah.
Keep that shit.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't go that deep.
Nope. Nothing prices.
Rick, you're committed, man.
I'm committed to the ones I have to have, like the Dark of the Moon Megatron. There's a few that I'm been waiting on, but these aren't those.
That's pretty cool how this one comes with a stand to hold them up on.
Yeah, this doesn't have that weird centaur robot mode thing going on.
What kind of transformation? I guess I've never really paid much attention to these because I thought they looked stupid anyway, but where's his legs at?
Yeah,
right there.
Legs.
Where?
He's basically just a jackhammer.
Yeah,
like
Jetstorm Beast Machines.
Oh god. Don't remind me about Jetstorm.
That was probably the best looking one. He looked all right.
Tankor was all right. Obsidian and Striker were probably the best ones. I think Longhaul actually looks worse.
I can't stand Bayformers.
Now, this isn't a triple changer, is it?
No, it's just the car.
It's just a standard.
Yeah, Cameron said that they should have 2 alt modes. They're triple changers.
Yeah. Watch them just be both repaints of a Springer and Sandstorm.
Dakota would buy the Springer.
Springer's a good mold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Springer was a good mold.
But if you paint it up just like Dropkick, it's just going to be Battle Trap.
Hell, I think I got 3 or 4 or 5 different molds of that. Or not molds, but different characters of that one.
Yeah. These are easy to say no to. I'm surprised they did those early in this line. There's a lot of characters they could have put in there.
I can't believe they're reselling them.
Yeah, I feel like those are really risky to put into a case assortment. I feel like they're extremely risky to put into a case assortment.
Yeah, Cogman just looks exactly the same, just cleaned up.
Yeah. It's a smart decision since a lot of people didn't get them.
Yeah.
He was a last wave figure. Those hardly ever see shelves.
He should be in there. Yeah, definitely.
That was a shit.
I guess that's it.
It's the best movie scenes.
Gas station, okay.
It's just familiar backgrounds for those characters.
And here's your prototype.
Now I'll give it. It might be a little bit better on the legs and the arms. I mean, it's like when I look at that, I think the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I think it looks ridiculous.
It's better than what the original one was.
Yeah, well, arguably. I mean, at least you get the individual characters with this one.
Yeah.
Even though in the movie, it was complete opposite. It was just like with the toys.
And what is it? 5 robots?
It's 8.
Oh fuck! Oops, sorry.
Yeah, because they added scrap metal, and then you've got was it Overload, the weird dump truck?
Okay, that's too much. Yeah, it's a lot of money saved. Right there, right?
Yes.
It hurts my eyes.
It burns.
All right, some Siege stuff.
I think the Siege line is going to be the death of me now. I didn't want none of it, and then I saw some reviews, and I'm like, man, that does look pretty cool. And in my old age, I'm still sitting here going, pew, pew, pew.
Dude, it's
Rick's sitting here like, I can't wait to get this next week.
Yeah, Rick's older than I am. Damn near no, he's in there doing pew, pew, pew.
This Siege line, man, I'm just saying, it's exciting. I'm excited. I haven't opened up COG yet, but I've opened up everything except for COG and the Battle Patrol, and I'm impressed.
The transformation looks really simple on these. Thank God.
Some of them are not though. Like that Optimus
Prime.
I think the Prime is amazing. Like the transformation, it's a lot of fun. It's not frustrating. It's just interesting. It's not the same old transformation.
So apparently, this axe is supposed to represent one of the pretenders in victory.
Really?
Dino King.
I just noticed Cameron said he saw someone was able to remove the battle damage paint from the Megatron by using 91% rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that? For years, we've never gotten battle damage figures.
I'm fine with it.
I think it's awesome.
Some people are a little bit more like OCD clean. I get that, but Masterpiece gives you that.
We call that being anal.
Yeah.
This pearl's not looking bad.
Look like they've made when they shipped them to me, they look like they made a stop by Barrett's house and he did like they repackaged and shipped them back to me, you know.
And I will say this, in hand, you don't notice it. The only one you notice it on is Megatron. You do not know when you're playing with them and you're even taking photos of them. You don't really notice it.
Color choice with the battle damage and the scuffing makes everything. Like, if you want to have battle damage on a darker color, use that brighter silver. Otherwise, use black, not gunmetal or silver.
What they do on those wheels? Tell me they didn't do.
They're clear. They're clear with silver.
Oh my god!
It looks like it. They might be that smoky color like we got with Chrome Dome, though.
Wagon wheels. Jesus Christ!
What's up with the roof? I mean, is that even a?
It's supposed to be like a dome, I guess.
Okay, I was kind of like, damn, sure.
That's why I can't buy these Prowl. I think the robot form looks good, but the alt forms, I can't get behind them.
I mean, it looks kind of like a Fair Lady mixed with something.
But the side swipe is like really sexy. Prowl looks like something happened wrong, like something got assembled wrong.
Maybe it's just something to do with the render. I'm hoping it'll look better at Toy Fair in a couple months.
Yeah,
it's not.
And you can tell we're going to get Barricade out of this, since he's one of the ones that were leaked in the listings.
Bot mode's pretty good, but the car mode, I'm not crazy about. Why couldn't they? I would have gone more like Cybertronian on this one.
That is Cybertronian.
Yeah, but not enough.
Without the windshield, it reminds me of like an old Corvette Stingray.
Yeah.
Just do it all over black and call it your Bruce Timm animated Batmobile.
Or not a Corvette Stingray, but
what's up?
What am I thinking? A Cobra.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's good.
You got here with the good stuff.
Oh, this is the Metroplex.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll get this to go with the Metroplex that I don't have.
There you go, buddy. You're 25% of the way there.
This is more like a 10th, given the size. He looks good.
Yeah, I like that.
That's awesome.
I'm glad he's got actual hands instead of just the guns.
I like that head sculpt too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his little gun, though?
Oh, you know how that is. You don't get everything.
Eh.
Oh, I like that. Like a little helicopter.
Well, who's it? Cameron saying it's odd for a 6-gun to have actual hands. Yeah, but I mean, you're looking at.
I like it with.
I do. I mean, it's an updated version, so I mean, but you can see what it homages. So I mean, that's good.
He still needs his little gun, though.
Now, if there was any figure, I'd be okay owning a knockoff as well as the original. It'd be this if they upscaled it, so you can have the weapons used by Metroplex.
I mean that, and I'm still waiting for a really, really good roller. I'd like to see a really good roller done well. Some of the ones I've seen, I just don't dig. So,
Well, there's that MMC one coming out.
I haven't seen that one. I just saw the one that they did a few years ago.
Yeah, the TFC battle roller.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So it's one of those things. It's really when you're trying to redo something, it's either hit or miss, and it's going to hit people, or it's just not. You know, this one I dig. So now this where it's
I'm not a fan of this.
I don't dig this.
I like it
to be accessory pack. I mean, no. That's not what it was.
It's an extra thing, so I guess for play value. But me, like, I'll never put them in this mode because I think it looks ridiculous.
Correct. But as far as someone that's making this, if you wanted to cross, what is that? Not categorize, cross sell, I guess. Sale. I mean, I can see this, but I would never do this. But someone else might. So
we'll see.
Be a selling point.
6-gun's really the only one, and this makes sense for, anyways.
But he was kind of he was kind of an afterthought. You know, you had all these extra things, you bent them to make it work. So yes, but back in G1, that was kind of cool. It was kind of like all of his stuff made something. So I get that. So, and that's all right.
Where's Summer? Did Metroplex come with one?
Is anyone else getting a hum?
Slammer, no.
A big hum.
No.
I heard it a second ago, but I don't hear it now.
It's just probably my crappy equipment. That's what happens when I come in late, right?
All right, so
I'm sorry. It was a steak dinner or come in early. I picked the steak dinner. Sorry,
I would have to.
I did. You
know, this is Hasbro China going to get a sword for their Power of the Primes Predaking. Now, you're not going to be able to buy this individually. It's for Hasbro China that are buying them there through them. Then this sword will come.
Now, what about what was that called? The DNA kit?
Now, there are some third-party companies, but as far as, officially licensed getting this, this is the only way to do it.
So, but if you were to get that DNA kit and maybe find this also, because I thought did the DNA kit come with a sword also? Because I know
they combined into a sword.
Okay, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've been waiting for the DNA kit just because of the extra. I'm not going to call it the ab, but more along the torso.
Yeah.
And
the filler for
fingers. Yeah. And the fingers. But I heard it was going to come with more, and I was kind of hoping it would come with a sword also.
Yeah, all the individual weapons combined into a big sword.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Perfect Effect does with the sword for Volcanicus.
Now, but does anyone else have this?
In that little bitty pea shooter?
Well, it doesn't have the extended piece that goes with it also. It's a 2-piece that goes on the cannon for that. But does anyone else have the what's that called? Was it called Power of the Primes?
Yeah, I got it.
Predaking, because I mean, well, Mike, I do. So
yeah.
I freaking love it. I got rid of my third-party one because of this one. This one just looks so much like the G1 cartoon. I had to get it. Now, does it have flaws? Yeah. Is it hollow? Yeah. But I was waiting for a third-party company to come along and spruce it up. And that DNA kit really, it does really well from what I can tell. Well, now this looks good too.
Wings. Which one has bigger wings? I want bigger wings too.
I think the wings are the same. It's just the first image they were folded down.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that there's another.
Yeah. I think DNA is making those.
Yeah. I can't remember what all DNA kit had. The thing I was most excited about was the fingers and the abs, because he looks really, really skinny. He's supposed to be. Predakeen's supposed to be a beefy guy. He's supposed to be. He is the hunter, and so I was a little let down with that. But the articulation and everything else, other than the fingers, was really, really good by Hasbro. Kudos to Hasbro from me for once. So, but I would like to see the extra wings bigger and the shoulder cannons, because in the comic, those things went way, way out. And I would love to see
Crazy
that.
Debbie did with the G1, how they all those things were a lot bigger than what would normally be. Like, I want it to be like that, but for
here's how I look at it. You got all these daggone third parties making Devastator over and over and over again. Look,
Bruticus over and over and over again.
Give me a kit for this that I strive for, and I will buy it. Give it to me. Then individual swords for the Predacons too. Absolutely.
That are unique to them, like the original.
Right. And even if they, come on. Give me those individual swords that combine to this. Whew. All right. You got me. That would be awesome.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Hasbro China, Jing Dong.
This is a big letdown after Predakeen, but that's okay.
Yeah, the repaint Megatron with the new head on it.
Save some money.
If my initials were JD, well, no, I still hate Bayformers, so I wouldn't.
I look at this and I think it's a McDonald's toy. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
It has very little paint apps. It's very simplistic. I don't feel it.
No.
But and that's you guys know I'm not really big into the movie stuff anyway, but even looking at this objectively, and I'm like, I don't see the paint apps. I don't see it looks very simplistic.
Really reminds me of that Aveo swerve that Chevy did a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Throw it out and test drive a car. There you go. So, am I test driving a semi for this? Because
I think it's more of a distributor thing.
I don't have a CDL, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Painted rims.
Yeah, Rick's buying it.
No, they wasted painted rims on something I don't want.
Oh my dear Lord in heaven!
Atrocity! All right, Takar coming through.
Movie the best.
No.
Ugh.
Movie series. Let's see. What are these? Turbo.
Fold his legs and drop him down, and he's transformed. There he is.
I'll drop him down for a 5-story building. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, look, Rick, look, painted rim. Oh no, those are just the pegs.
Just the pegs. Beautiful. Those beautiful blue and red pegs.
Wait a minute. Go back to that other page. Go back to the other one. So you're looking at paint for the windows, paint for the grill, and stacks. That's it. We're done. 2 paint apps. We're done.
It's even worse.
Rick's favorite rims right there. And if only the wheels were translucent.
Oh God, I hate that. Translucent wheels look like a freaking Little House on the Prairie wagon.
Got, what is that? The 5mm peg. He's got the peg, man. He can hold any weapon. Come on now. Oh, that looks that's just awful.
Hey, you got to hear what's going on in the chat. Jonathan says, "Kill it with fire," and Cameron says, "Why would you treat fire so cruelly?"
Yes.
You got to poison the fire. Don't feed the fire with that.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, are they wasting chrome on this? But
they're
it
wasting
looks like just
plastic
silver.
on this.
You're getting paint apps here, though. For
Whoa! Look at the
His
windshield wiper.
They didn't even paint the hubcaps.
Is his feet shackled? Did on that robot?
Yes.
He got shackles on. John Cena that took him to jail. Come on.
Well, if you look at it, he's part of the police force anyway. He doesn't even have painted hubcaps. Look at it.
That dude.
I'd rather not.
All right, some more stuff from Takara. Ooh, nice.
Eh.
Is this blowpipe or that's aimless?
Take me some little Target Masters.
The hell is that? This plug in or what?
Yeah, they just go over the barrel.
That one's not as good as the ones we get.
I'll give him an A for effort. What the hell happened to Ravage? He eat too much? What the hell?
he missed out on ab day. He got his arms.
No, dude,
he didn't miss out
working,
on ab day, but he sure didn't miss out on lunch.
Dude, he's got those bicep and thighs. He got them thick thighs that you said you like, Mike.
Yeah, baby.
But
from like a girl with thick thighs.
But from the knee down, he's got like little rods.
Yeah, he's slim on the undercarriage, but
he's basically
else
like he's a reverse pie.
Yeah.
The laser beak. I like that head.
Yeah, I like the Cybertron laser.
I heard about you, so that's okay. Don't we all? Was that a cockpit or a head? I mean,
yeah, that's it.
It's like
from
season
episode 1.
And where's his cannons? Where were the cannons? I mean, come on.
Oh, it's this. It's a backpack now.
That's more of the. That reminds me of the first episode of Transformers.
It is, yeah.
We already saw it. You know, they colored up Ironhide, but I guess there you go as well. It's a pretty cool gun.
At least he's got a big gun.
Do you like his mohawk?
I pity the fool. I was
going to say, have it painted up as B.A. Baracus and the 18 van.
Do not feed him milk. That's all I can say. Go right to sleep. Now see, frontwards, I mean, it doesn't look bad. You can kind of get the impression of Ironhide, but I look at this, except for the head, I see Cup. I really do. So were they on the same assembly line or what? I mean,
ooh, that's some hollow out there.
Well,
he'll get a backpack.
Waiting for some third party to fill that in.
Well, then we're getting the Walgreens ratchet out of this too.
Yeah,
I bet it still is hollow.
And then Thew, one of the reviewers, said he wants to see this as a Tiger Force Snowcat.
Ooh, hey.
This
because the last
mode isn't bad. I like this mode right here.
Because the last time they did a Snowcat, it did so well, right?
we don't talk about that Snowcat
or the Universe one. Ooh.
What was it the black repaint?
Yeah.
I actually like that one better.
Which was actually better looking than the original. You're correct. So, but we don't talk about that. So
this looks good. I mean, it looks much better than a van. It looks like some kind of like military SUV type thing.
Much better than Prowl Cybertron.
Mortar cannons.
Was nowhere near as good as this. This is good.
K-Bar says, I want to see this as Rhinox. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry, man. BotCon doesn't exist anymore, man.
That's true. But does anyone else not see...
Hit it PrimalSabbath Customs.
Does anyone else not see an Aliens repaint right here?
Oh, from... I know
if they put a better cannon on the top of it.
Well, it's not as flat, but look at the tires with the rims and the front glass. I see that the vehicle they used. What was that in Aliens? Was that 2?
Well, It's just called Aliens. Which would have been the second. Yeah. Right. First one was Alien. This morning I watched the Predator movie.
I don't want to hear about it. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just saying, I went into it knowing that this is probably going to be kind of, it's just going to be like funny, goofy.
Well, all I want to know is, do they have any notes to the original?
Yes.
Because I heard they did. Yes.
Yeah, and I thought it was nicely done, but I saw a bunch of people that are like, I'm a critic, so I got to be really critical and like write like this huge thing about it. And
God.
To where, like they said, it was like,
dude, either you like it or you don't.
They started off, they were like, it made me want to leave the theater in the middle of the movie, go down to an Ace Hardware, buy some tools so I can unbolt my chair and throw it at the screen. That's how bad I hated it, or something. I'm like, was all that necessary? Seems
Not
like
really.
you thought really hard about what were you going to say there.
If it made you that mad, you would just rip the chair with bolts and all off the floor. You wouldn't need any tools for that.
Yeah, the difference is they're probably a 95-pound weakling.
Yeah.
Facebook wannabe. I got you.
Did anyone else notice? Someone said in the chat that you can see Ironhead's head through the windshield.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
So hopefully the translucent piece is a little darker,
like a dark blue.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not really big into that. I mean, I know a lot of people were talking about, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, if you can see what the intricate details of the head or whatever through the windshield, I don't have a problem with that.
Especially on a Cybertronian mode.
It's supposed to be translucent anyway. I get that. That's okay. To others, whatever. Grab the damn thing and spray paint it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Now this.
We've looked at this before. This is not for me.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yes. Now
with the dangly legs.
That's okay.
So go ahead and explain it, and then I'll tell you why I don't like it. But go ahead.
I mean, there's what they're explaining here, the Tetra,
Right. So why don't they have the top piece go to a point like it did in the comic and like the other third parties did? Right there.
Oh, because of Hasbro child safety.
Because of what?
Give me a break.
Child safety.
I actually thought you were serious there for a minute.
Like you're talking about why they didn't come to a straight point, like a sharp
at
point?
the top, the very top.
Yeah,
the very top is supposed to go to a point.
Okay, I thought you were talking about this, like here, why it didn't come to a point. I'm like, because these kids will walk around stabbing each other.
That part I can understand, and I can okay, but the top piece, it's supposed to be
at least make it look like a fin.
Yes, it's supposed to be a triangle. So this, I get what they're doing, but anyone else that looked at this and saw the original series wouldn't get it.
Because I don't want to be Illuminati confirmed.
I agree with Jonathan. This is just a Battlestar Galactica Viper. I think that this is one of Hasbro's new lines, is Battlestar Galactica.
So starting off the Colonial Vipers, huh?
They're just going to start off with this sucker right here. They're going to rip that robot from the bottom and just glue all the pieces together.
You're just going to start that right here. I get you. All right. Conspiracy theory right there. Even though he transforms into that, and we all know what it's supposed to be. Okay.
All I said, they're just going to rip the robot from the bottom.
That's all right. You already said it. That's all right.
I wish they let me pose these. Every time I see these things posed, I know I can do a better job, and it kills me. It just kills me.
Well, anyone that actually knows anything about it would. They're just like, put it together and go, film it, do it. But also remember, if you were doing this like, 1,000 times a day, would you really give a crap at the end? I mean, seriously.
I don't know. I'm a perfectionist, so yes, I will. The last one off the assembly line would be perfect.
You need to find people that are just kind of touched in the head like us, that really give a shit about this stuff to do this. I get you. I got that. Yeah.
All right, here's some Takara Studio series stuff.
I want the Bumblebee.
What is it? Somebody explain.
That's the World War II Bumblebee.
That's
from the flashback in the last night.
Oh, gotcha.
God, that's horrible.
No, it's actually decent. I like it.
Where I have to see the alt mode. I can't remember.
That.
There's no.
This would make actually a better movie versus Cup.
Anything but Bumblebee. It does not look anything like it. I understand that the storyline is supposed to explain this, but I don't see it.
Well, don't worry. After December, it's all going to be rebooted anyways.
It'll get rebooted.
Let's not pretend that The Last Night was a good movie.
If you don't like it, wait till next year.
Dalton, you could paint this up, and I'd probably want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't.
I mean, it would make a better Cup than Bumblebee. Like,
just paint the rim,
just do it.
Yeah.
You won't
give him a cigar.
You won't do it. Do it.
Dalton, you're getting the side swipe.
No.
Dakota is, I'm sure.
Yeah, because Dakota.
Who the hell is smacking a ball around?
Petting my dog.
It sounds like somebody's dribbling a basketball while heating up a burrito in the microwave while you're dribbling a basketball.
It's either that or
I'm telling you, it's always going to be. It's always going to be Mike because, like, you'll see behind Galactic Gumbo, he's got like 20 women walking back and forth behind him.
Hey,
like 20 women, 6 cats, 2 dogs.
Whoa! Don't be hating.
High traffic.
Don't be hating.
But this goes back to Rick. Do you think you would have maybe clipped these pieces together?
I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at it.
Hasbro interns.
Now it sounds like someone's shuffling cards.
That's not me.
Dealing some cards.
I'm telling you.
Dalton's over there playing something.
Wow.
Over here at the bread and milk.
Yeah. After seeing
here, make myself a sandwich.
No,
what was that called?
No, it's a running joke. Whenever I say loaf of jug, someone else pops off some other knockoff name.
Now getting back to the picture.
That's okay.
Seeing the masterpiece barricade and seeing this is a huge letdown. Sorry.
No, come on, you can't compare those two.
It looks like the fast action battlers from the first movie.
Thank you. I just did. Sorry, I already did. So
it's like $20 versus what is that? 100?
Oh God, no! You can get it cheaper than that, like $90.
That's pretty close to
100.
Some pretty good savings.
Well, it depends on what where you're at.
Yeah.
And look, you can't see his head, so there you go.
Can't transform it worth a crap either.
Here's a Predator.
Everybody's favorite Decepticon from their childhood.
Predator. Oh, I mean,
what was this, crankcase?
What's with all the spikes, man?
It's a Bayformer. These things will cut you, man.
I feel like
it's a Decepticon. They're knives with maybe 2 tires.
I couldn't tell with all the lens flashes. So, I mean, I can't do it.
Hasn't this same figure been released since the 3rd movie? So every movie hereafter, this figure has been a part of the wave. I'm pretty sure.
There's some guy at Hasbro being like, all right, so let's go ahead and get these next, wave of our series out of Bayformers. Wait.
Yeah, he's going to be like,
did we put the Predator Transformer in there?
He's going to say, this is a thing. Everyone's going to like this. I swear. Not last time, but this time, I swear, they're going to love it.
He's going to get his own movie after Bumblebee.
Yes.
Oh, God.
It'll be Arnold versus that. A Suburban.
Actually, I would like it. They just remake Last Action Hero, and he's driving around in that guy.
I'm telling you right now, it will be Arnold versus a Chevy Suburban.
All right. Also, Takara, pretty much what we just saw, but you can see the what is this, Bone Crusher, and then what's the Camaro?
The Jalopy Bumblebee.
Yeah. What about that Dark of the Moon Megatron? I do want that.
There's your Megatron.
He comes with a cloth.
I'm all about it.
How big is it? Is it at least a
leader
deluxe?
class?
It's leader.
It is leader.
Yep. Look at the front of the
He's
truck.
got boxy legs, though.
Now you say that, so then I'm thinking leader class. Are they going to do Jeffra that way with the nice sweet axe he's got in his hand?
Jetfire is leader.
Yeah. I kind of like that too.
Yeah, we looked at them last time.
I'm just saying for the axe. So I mean, kind of like that.
There's a silhouette there. I wonder who that can be.
Bumblebee.
God, Bumble Prime.
Bumblebee. Yes.
All right. This is for Brett, so that he can get this transformer. That way he doesn't show up late. Showing him.
What the hell is
Transformers and
Watch.
who is it? G-Shock. Their Optimus Prime thing.
All right.
There.
Now listen.
We got that 20 years ago as Heinrad.
Now wait a minute. Which one of you all know I just lost my Apple Watch? So I need a watch now.
See,
I'm just saying. It just happened a couple weeks ago. So yes, I need a watch. So I need a.
You need this one right here.
Primal or Prime watch. Yes.
He transformed into a little case for him to sit here. Yeah, and then he's got the this reminds me of whenever they did those Transformer shoes, the Optimus Prime and Megatron like little shoes.
With
the power bank and
that were all small.
Yeah.
And look at you get these things that I remember. I had a watch or a friend that had a watch that had something like that. Whenever we were in like elementary school, and none of us knew what the hell it meant. But yeah, you get all this stuff, Autobot logo on the back.
So wait a minute.
And then look at that. Look at that.
Wait a minute, listen. See, you guys are telling me I had an Apple Watch that would tell me how many steps I took, tell me what my next appointment was, could tell me a year in advance what I needed to worry about. But I need to get this. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Well, this is basically it could be an alarm clock. It could just sit there in this mode as your alarm clock.
All right, I'll buy it. You got it.
Does it wake me up with Optimus Prime voice?
Tell me as long as it's
does it have a price here? I'm curious to know how much this thing is.
It's Ultimate Prime.
No, if I'm going to get an Optimus Prime that can wake me up, it needs to just be a coffee maker.
I don't know.
Cameron, though? Cameron usually knows this stuff.
Cameron, how much is that watch?
You need to know.
All right, so we're getting into third-party stuff. So on the left, we have Fans Toys.
Yes.
On the right, we have Transbots, X-Transbots.
That Fans toy looks pretty good.
You can have one as Cyclonus and the other as his Armada. There we go. Case closed.
Are you really? You're asking us for our opinion on these?
No, I'm just showing people the verses so that if they were on the fence on which one they want to make their mind up on.
Well, technically, the one on the left is Bombshell, and the one on the right is Skywarp. So
shut up! Shut the hell up! So, wait a minute.
If I had to choose one, I'm picking the one on the left. I like it a lot. It's just
you like the purple gun?
I'm not really focusing on the gun a whole lot. I'm focusing on the legs here, on the face.
I'm trying to say those that look on the picture, you're going to focus purple. You know, you're going to see the purple gun versus the silver, left and right. I really do. I would say I agree with you. I would go on the left because of the sculpt and everything, but I can't stand the color they picked for the gun. I can't believe they would do that. They're so close, and it's kind of like, can I push them both together and make a good one?
Just look at the Target Master, and there's a big difference there, I think, too.
I agree, but once again, it's like, why can't I have the best of both? I mean,
X-Transbots makes inferior product next to Fans Toys, so I can't even I haven't gotten to the aesthetics yet because all I can think about is transforming it. It's going to be.
Well, I'm looking at like the paint scheme. You have a metallic. There you go. You have the metallic on the left, and you have the flat on the right,
and some translucent pieces here.
I dig that.
The Cyclonus matches their Galvatron as well. So if you've already got Galvatron.
I look at the right, be more of an animated accurate, but I really got to lean towards the left. I just think it looks better. I really do.
We're all in agreement that we'd rather have Bombshell.
In the face. Look at the face. The face looks better.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically me and Dakota whenever we go hang out.
And just remember, you guys. Just remember, when you're transforming them, you have to look them in the eyes. So which one do you like better?
The one on the right's a little thick.
It's just overall looks better. See, it's fat. You freaking judgmental about fat people? Is that what you're saying?
Nope. I look like the one right.
Oh, are you gonna say he's got a larger gun? Is that what you're saying? You judgmental about short people.
Cameron has an update about the G-Shock watch. He tracked it down to their Facebook page. Cameron's like a lawyer, man. Like he'll get to the bottom of it. He said the price is still undecided. So
that means too much.
Doesn't help. Does either one of them have an alternate head?
No.
Here's the other thing here. How that's thinner there, and then how this has got like a big back there. Cameron said the G-Shock watch alone is around $200. So.
I will stay with my Casio. So which one looks better in jet mode?
I like the little Target Master on the left.
All right, we got the Target Master. We got the robot mode. Let's see the jet mode.
It's not done there.
What the hell?
We don't have that yet.
So the cord is out, but so far we like Fans Toys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Especially when the size comparison is about the same. So that's usually a deciding factor with a lot of people.
I know we looked at this last show, but I wanted to show the Motormaster and the other two aerial bots again, but I like that Motormaster.
Yeah, I think it's crazy how they're getting the whole trailer into the robot mode.
I pre-ordered this last week. I'm getting this one.
I'm going with X-Transbots on the Sonicons.
Oh, come on.
Dalton,
that one
just
the G2 crack up, and I really like it. So
you're doing it just to be rebellious.
Yeah, look, I'm really into the Motormaster.
I just don't like how they're all seeker sized in robot mode.
Dalton, don't lie. It's because you've already bought one of those figures for the X-Transbot, so you've already started going down that rabbit hole, and now you're just too deep, buddy. Is that not correct?
No. I don't like the size.
You don't have an X-Transbot Stonicon already?
Don't
have the G2, but that's
the smaller size. Dalton doesn't like the big boys. They do take up a lot of shelf space. If it's going to be an MP car, it needs to be the same in robot mode. Yeah, I hear you. Their Dinobots are huge too, but I like the big dinos.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, thanks, Cameron. He's going to get me some jets. I like these.
I like that dead end mode a whole lot. Even though you can barely, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that render?
It's
yeah,
early,
great.
Yeah. I just like the shape. That's the right Porsche. It looks good.
Man, that's great looking.
Wish that was available next year and not 2020. You know it's going to take a year for that thing to
2030.
2030.
Also, Fans Toys.
I think it's funny that they're naming the aerial bots after characters from Top Gun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There's your point.
Mm.
Yeah, third party would give it to us.
Yes, it's just saying like screw your kids.
Oh yeah, the ones that TFC have put out, you could put a hole through your hand with it if you stabbed it.
I remember transforming those things.
Yeah. Can you imagine if that fell off your shelf? I mean, it's busted, right? All 3 points in the back are gone.
Last Chris.
That one looks good. No, this night sucker would be broken. Those points.
Yeah.
Cameron said Silverbolt and Motormaster are both in their next 5 figures. The only active pre-orders, not counting delayed for redesign, before them were 6 Shot and Hot Rod.
Yeah, I got the Hoodlum on order, pre-order.
Mark, we showed that off last episode.
Goose.
It's F-16 Falcon, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that jet. What's up, Kyan?
Wonder if they come with flight stands. I'm sure they probably do.
Not.
I mean, Swoop did.
Said half of Hasbro.
Hasbro's never going to do it.
Unique Toys. They're Megatron. From this terrible movie that almost brought down the Transformers brand.
Granted, though, it is the best looking Megatron in the franchise, or in the movie franchise.
It is good. I still like Dark of the Moon, though.
What are your thoughts on Smash Ultimate? What is Smash Ultimate?
It's a new Smash Brothers game.
I play on PlayStation 4. I've never played a Smash game or Smash Brothers or whatever it is.
I haven't played Nintendo since Twilight Princess.
Does that go along with Twilight the movie?
No, it's a Zelda game.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I thought that was common knowledge. I don't know. It was a good game.
Where is it, Cameron? Oh, there it is. Boom! Look at Cameron on it.
I
gotta go.
I still gotta go with the left, man.
Fans on the left.
Yeah.
And X-Transplants on the right.
How is the X-Transplants one supposed to fly?
I gotta go the one on the left because the paint is all the same color. Where you look at the one on the right, there's like 2-tone purple on it.
I'm not even gonna do it with that. I'm just gonna do it with the aesthetics of it. I mean, it just looks.
It's so sleek.
It's very sleek, and
it looks like its wings are long enough to actually fly.
I dig it. I really do. Now, the one on the right tries to do more of a G1 style, and I can appreciate that. But given the two, even as a G1 fan, yeah, I gotta go with the left. I really do. It just looks better.
Be careful how you phrase that.
It looks better.
Here's you some Toy World stuff. We looked at I think we had just a couple pictures of it whenever we looked at the Toy World stuff.
So yeah, this is a more accurate version of the B from the movie.
Yeah.
This is so funny because this reminds me of the car from Indiana Jones and Last Crusade.
Yeah, I think they use the same car as Bumblebee.
And then the tank is also the tank from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
It's different.
No.
Yeah.
How many times you watched that movie, Dalton?
I've watched it a lot. It's my favorite of the three.
Are you talking about the horse riding scene at the end? Near the end?
Yes.
That's not the same. That's not the same thing.
Thank you.
It's not, dude. It looks a lot like it. That's the tread, and then you got the little things to the side.
No, but it had an actual turret on top of it.
Yeah, it does have a turret.
Instead of just little.
Well, maybe that's what they're trying to do with that. But again, it's it's a transformer.
Okay, I'm looking now. They are similar, but no, it's not the same.
You still didn't tell me how many times you've seen the movie.
I lost count. It's my favorite of the three.
Dude, I know that I'm at least 100.
That's probably more than I've probably seen it 50. I'd say 50. I like the flashback scenes a lot. I thought that was cool.
I love that one too, but I still think Raiders is the best one. No one wants to chime in and say Crystal Skull.
Ugh.
Whoever does, please leave the chat.
I didn't like Temple of Doom. I didn't really like that one that much either. All right, this is also Toy World. It says life size, Age of Extinction sword, but it's. When I first read that, I was like, "Holy crap! This thing is going to be like
10 feet tall,
15, 10 yards long or something." Because I was thinking that they were talking about for like Optimus, but no, it's for like human hand.
Human hand. I feel like
I seriously thought whenever I saw, because I didn't look at I didn't even think with the background. They were just like. Life size Age of Extinction, it's like the sword Optimus Prime used. I'm like, holy crap, man! This like you got to have just one long hallway to mount this thing, and then it was like, oh, okay, so it's for humans. So
it's just so funny when he says that human hands,
life size for humans. So not actually legit.
I feel like we know at least one YouTuber who might get this and do sword play out in the yard on YouTube.
I know. I think I can think of two right off the top of my head right now.
Sword time.
I know there's no way that I would buy something like this because I can go 5 miles down the road and buy because they have those First Monday trade shops and stuff. Like the biggest trades day in the world is down here.
It's funny because I'm the first one. Xander and I both have little lightsabers and stuff, and we do carry them out in the yard and do tricks. So I'm done.
Oh, if I'm buying a sword, I'm buying a real sword. Yeah, because they have tables where people are just selling swords. I remember buying my first butterfly knife there when I was 11 years old or 12 years old.
I used to love butterfly knives.
Dude, they would sell switchblades to 12-year-olds. They don't care. It is Texas, though.
They sell butterfly knives and gas stations around here.
Still?
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, look, it comes with the foam for Dakota.
You can display it. Just lean the box against the wall, take the top off.
I wonder, what is this? What's it made out of? Foam or something? Because I know that, me and my brothers, we used to go out with, plastic swords on the trampoline and just beat the hell out of each other.
Y'all are a very abusive family.
Oh, yeah. My littlest brother, he said something at school one time, and the principal hit him with a paddle, and he just started laughing at him. So he kept on hitting him to where he was black and blue. My mom was mad. I was yeah, but I guess I thought I wasn't hitting him hard enough because he kept on laughing at me. And it was that's because his two older brothers beat the hell out of him whenever he gets home. He's used to pain. So
it comes with little stands. That'd be cool. Yeah.
It's got to, right? Yeah. All right, Toy World. Waste gas.
It's not bad. They're going all out with the Marlboro stuff on it.
A little bitty guy, but man, it's got a lot of nice detail to it.
Yeah.
Dakota should get that one. I'll know I want that. MS Toys.
What?
Oh, more Magic Square.
Get yourself a little bitty Ultra Magnus. Look how they did the little truck in the cab.
It's better than a butt flap, so
It's pretty cool,
exactly. Right? Look at the legs. Look at all the panel flaps.
Accordion.
Not that word.
But still, I mean, that's pretty good. I like
pretty creative.
Yes.
Someone eating hard candy over there?
Sorry.
We all chill out with
it's pretzels. I was
It
wondering.
was like hard candy or something.
I'm like, does anyone hear me? I'm sorry.
And then your DX9.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Still need to pick up the
Cameron said the
MP10.
cab on the back of that MS Ultra Magnus appears to have been used to create the chest for Jinrai figure.
Still need to pick up the Masterpiece version of Shattered Glass.
Caden, I'm eating icebreakers. Well, quit, man. I can hear you. I hear you in my headphones. Hey, painted rims, right?
Half
of it. Yeah, on the truck part.
Yeah, they try. Wonder what the price point on that would be. That prime in the trailer.
Oh, you gonna put Cameron to work?
Cameron, what do you think?
You see how he does you, Cameron? You know what? I wonder what the price of that is. Here's Shockwave's Labs. Or Shockwave Lab.
For your Rodimus Unicronus, huh? Was it Rod Kron in the series? Rodimus Kron.
So there you go. Oh, here's some Transformers Metal Earth Legends. So these are little metal collectibles that you put together. So here's your first ones you're gonna get.
That's a waste of metal.
Yeah,
looks like paper cube craft.
It does.
I think that's basically what it is, but it's metal. I don't understand these things. Like, there's enough representation of these characters to where you could buy some type of collectible without having to go this route.
It looks so derpy.
Cameron said the Shatterglass Warren Pocket Optimus isn't up for sale yet, but the previous versions cost $55 to $70 US. And he said the black repaint is the most expensive one. So
that's cool.
That's too expensive for little bitty things in my opinion. But all right, something for Mike. Mike, you there?
Yeah, I'm back on.
Funko.
Woohoo!
3 3/4 inch. Look, it's Funko, maker of Pops, and it's 3 3/4 inch.
Hey, you know they
better
got
get Dakota
really,
on the horn.
Hey, now you know they got those Masters of the Universe style looking like Thundercats now. I think I pointed that out to you on Facebook, Josh.
Yeah, and I think I probably said something like hashtag not my Thundercats.
No, you did an angry face.
Oh, okay.
But I will say still better than Pops. So there you go. You should get those, Mike. Upgrade to those.
To the little Mega Man.
Yeah,
well,
look, they actually have articulation in them. Look. Their heads probably rotate. So you got the elbows, the knees, and the head. I don't know why you need so many of these like little color. Look, all you need is.
I never understood the color ones.
And that's a deep hole, Mega Man. There's so many villains. Oh my god! Like what, 200?
Easily. There's like what other Mega Man games are there? I mean,
Cut Man, Iceman, Frisbee Man. I mean, they got everybody.
Guts Man.
Frisbee Man.
All right, here's something I'm really excited about because I was about to go down the Figma, which those figures are like $80 a piece. Hasbro is the spring of 2019. So here, probably in a few months, they're going to be coming out with Overwatch figures for their 6-inch premium line. These are probably going to be like Marvel Legends and Black Series. People were asking if, because there was no confirmation on whether they were going to come with like Build-A-Figure pieces like Marvel Legends or if they're going to be like Black Series and individual figures. They're not going to come with Build-A-Figures. I can tell you that because there's not enough like big, huge figures to where that they could do something like that. Like they would run out of it like pretty quickly. And then some of them, the pieces would be so big like Diva's mech. They would just need to sell it individually. So these figures are more than likely. I know their first one with Mercy, they said she's going to be a 2-pack with somebody else. They haven't said who yet, but I can imagine that these figures are probably going to come in like 2-packs or single packs. And then the ones that are like bigger, like your Reinhardts and your Winstons and Divas, those are going to be like deluxe and a lot bigger. So.
How are they getting all these licenses, all these different toy lines, but they're laying off people?
I have no idea. You can see like the articulation. It looks kind of like DC collectibles type, because if you look at that hip, that's something different that they don't do with. Well, they do it a little, I guess, a little bit with Marvel Legends, but. I guess the waist is up under. So I guess it's kind of like Marvel Legends. But like that's a great looking Mercy. I'm gonna buy them all. Maybe not all the skins because like these characters they have a bunch of skins and stuff like that. I'll probably just buy them.
That's why they're doing it. Repaints.
Yeah, they can repaint them into it, and it's not just repaints because like Mercy, she'll have like a skin that's got like blue, and then this is white is her normal one, and then she'll have one that's like red or orange or something like that or green, but then she'll have like a Valkyrie outfit where it's still be her face, but it's like she'd have like a Valkyrie helmet, and the wings are not like this; they're more like a bird, and so they do some. Like remolding and to it as well, or at least in the game. So you'll probably get that as well. But I'm excited for these.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard about it. That's pretty cool, I guess.
You haven't heard about this brand?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that they picked up the license.
Oh yeah. All right, Mike.
All right.
All right, well, we're moving on then.
Yeah, no. Tiger Force. Oh. Be mean. This is part of the final. God damn it, Josh.
All right, go ahead.
This is part of the final 12. This is the only picture you have? Don't you angry face it. Damn it, Josh.
Continue. Are you done talking about him?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the only picture. What do you mean?
Oh, there's another one. Yep.
Yeah, but if him, I mean, I'm pulling this off your page, so if this is the only picture I have of him, then that's the only one you have.
Wrong page, I guess.
Y'all are crazy.
The final 12, they've been showing the final 12 of what they're going to do. They come in 2-packs, kind of going to be around the around the figure subscription style pricing, but they'll be I just have no more words. I'm done. Damn it. I'm just so done. Yeah, go on. This is I guess there's only 2 I put on that page. I know I posted them all on the other page. G.I. Joe is dead. Yeah, kind of is. They fired everybody worth a damn at G.I. Joe.
But the Snake Eyes movie is in development. So
man, don't
Is it though?
Stay tuned.
It is, but it's going. I think it's bullshit.
All right, Rick, isn't it about time, man?
Here's my question to you though. Are you only going 3 with this one, or are you doing like 6?
I was thinking I'm doing at least 4. And then I'm gonna hide like really good. Wait for them to go on clearance for $5 and then cash out.
If I look in your layaway pile, are you gonna have at least 6 of these? That's my question.
Well, they don't
just wait.
They don't do layaway after Christmas though. Otherwise, I would, man. I would just keep on layaway in them.
Just watch when they do the what was it, the commander and the general, the others.
I can already
the yellow stripe and the red stripe.
You're gonna get the Walgreens exclusive is gonna have the C-3PO head on it.
I think that
the GameStop's going to be the camouflage.
Yep, that sounds so accurate.
Or you know what? Or you think that they'll do a 2-pack with C-3PO head and then his body with this head on him, like them switched.
I must need maintenance.
Because you know that's too easy. Just we can sell these things again. We have all the molding for it. It's just swap the heads and we're selling 2 figures again and calling it an exclusive.
Yeah,
that's easy.
I'd like to see these in the same time period as General Grievous, though, so you could have a whole army in 1 month for him.
Oh yeah,
don't let him get those super droids.
Yep.
Awesome. I guess it really depends on how many colors they come. Because if, like Dalton said, if they come with a yellow stripe and all this different stuff, then I'll probably just buy 3 of each, like I always do.
But then you get the Genosha versions of them.
There's 3 3/4 inch. You guys don't have a R2D2 for vintage collection?
I
guess not.
It's been a while. I don't know. That one's definitely Dagobah.
Yeah,
it looks like so. Sometimes it's all about the picture on the card as being the perfect. They have to go through the collections and find that old photo. From what I hear, that can be a pain in the ass.
All right, and this is Marvel Legends. Puma. I'm not remembering Puma.
Me neither.
I think he was a UK character.
Yeah, I'm pretty deep Marvel, but I don't know no Puma.
Whenever they were like, "Oh, it's Puma,"
Disney.
he's from Spider-Man. I'm like, "Well, I collect Spider-Man and X-Men, but I don't know Puma."
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna. That's a pass for me.
I even know Rocket Racer, but I don't know no Puma. So
Rocket Racer.
Uh-huh.
The hell is that?
I guess I'll get this Spider-Man.
What?
Are you not getting it?
What is this one? Doctor Strange Spider-Man or Spiral Spider-Man? Spiral.
Well, I remember there's my brother had one where it actually had a spider head and his arms were
claws.
like claws, yeah, and furry and stuff like that. So they'll probably do that one.
Yeah, that was the Savage Land or whatever.
But golly, yes.
Dude, look at
it took so long to get this figure. I don't understand why this figure hasn't been out yet.
Dude, the photo real stuff, if for the guys that don't collect this stuff and they see like Star Wars stuff all the time, the photo real faces on these guys are a game changer.
Oh yeah. Because that looks great.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about their eyes being like down at their nose. The eyes are printed right where they go. The actual eyes. I mean, it was a game changer.
If you ever look at like my early on toy hunting videos or Star Wars Black Series reviews, it's like me sitting there like grabbing 10 of the same figure and just doing eye checks and like, all right, like I've got my pile of like these are the ones that are like I'm gonna like they've made it to the final round type thing.
Yep.
Oh, I don't. Do you buy one or two? Kind of like the display on. I'm sure we'll get another Mace Windu. He's had another outfit, right?
I don't think he did.
If he didn't, then I'll get two because I want to have I don't want just one Mace Windu. Look how good that looks. And then here's for vintage collection. That actually looks better than the 6-inch Black Series face because they didn't have that photo technology yet.
Yeah, next year the vintage collection has photo real too.
No, whoever's eating what, I hope it's good. I'll let smack in your giant.
And Marvel Legends Beast. Oh, that looks fantastic. I think we looked, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we looked at this last week. So, anyways, we'll look at it again. Because that Beast is great looking. Look at I love the black hair with the blue and even here on the sides.
Yep, that cartoon look, man.
Oh, man, that Beast is fantastic. And that little extra articulation there in the feet.
I wish they would do like a little bass that played the theme song from the cartoon. That's how deep I am on I think they look really good. Like displayed all together. If they had a little centerpiece that played that little song, I'd be excited.
Or kind of like, what if they had like what Diamond Select Toys does with how they're doing kind of the firehouse front, with the ghost was, but it was like a danger room.
Yeah,
that would look kind of cool.
Yeah. What
is this? This is some kind of Barrett Prime figure. Union Jack, yeah.
At least I know about him.
All right, and McFarlane just kind of showing off their first little look at the Night King from Game of Thrones.
Does it have articulation?
Yeah, they're fixing that up. All right, NECA, they're going to be coming to GameStop for the NES figure. So you're going to get the Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, which they've released before, but they're going to be re-releasing them. They're going to be coming to GameStop. So.
Oh God, those colors!
That's the original colors.
Heard that game was really ridiculous and hard.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, all the damn games were hard.
I never played that
one. They're coming out with an ultimate version where he's got a little removable hockey mask. One ugly dude, man.
Only a face a mother could love.
Yeah.
It's kind of a demented sloth or from Goonies.
Yeah.
Whew.
Cadence says, has Marvel ever done an Uncanny X-Force?
I'm not sure.
I was like mid and early into like X-Men comics. I was more into the cards, to be honest. The toys and the cards, comic cards. I think I still have not as many. I've lost a lot of them, but some of the ones that were a little bit better looking, I put them in one of those binders with those card holders, and end up having quite a few of those. I found it. I've got a bunch of like football and basketball cards, so I've got like a bunch of Michael Jordans and like a bunch of like Emmitt Smith rookie cards and stuff. So Hakeem Olajuwon. So like that was like the heyday of like basketball and football for me.
Well, I think they got Jason on lock.
All right, what else we got? Oh, there you go, Rick. You're asking for it.
They're doing Scream Queens. Of course, they're doing her as the 60-year-old instead of the 18-year-old. But I mean, that's a start. That's a start.
Maybe they have interchangeable heads.
Oh, good idea, Mike.
I'll take a Trading Places version.
That would be awesome. You talking that 1-to-1 scale now?
give me the 1-1 scale and a drill.
Oh my god.
NECA, they're going to be doing is it Spyro?
Yeah,
Spyro.
Yeah,
I've never played this game, so
I remember it.
What's up, Needful? You've got those Topps gold foil. Yeah, I've got a few of those too. I was into the flare. I like the X-Men flare, and I mean, my dad had some old baseball cards, but my grandmother threw them away, like Mickey Mantle and those type of cards that would be worth thousands.
It doesn't look bad.
For all those Spyro fans out there.
Well, they've got that Reignited trilogy coming out, just like with the Crash Bandicoot trilogy.
Oh god, I played Crash through the third one, maybe.
I've never really dabbled in the Crash either. Here's that quarter scale little teaser of Shredder. Seems like it's coming along pretty good.
Is that this? I guess it's the first movie. I was like,
yeah.
That was NECA, right?
Yeah, NECA quarter scale. And then here's the Marvel Select, which who still buys Marvel Select? I don't understand.
Exactly. And look how big that package is.
Dude, you walk out with this thing in a plastic bag, and like someone would think like, oh damn, we need to go to another store. He just bought the entire case. And it's like, no, I just bought the one Marvel Select.
It's like one package. I guess they have one package that has to fit everybody. So like, we're good when Thanos comes along, but when you have anybody else, the Hulk, you're good to go. But everybody else is like right in the middle of the box.
Oh yeah, you know what? I remember having a bunch of those cards too, like Dick Tracy, and then I had a bunch of RoboCop cards. I remember that, like, I talked my grandparents into buying me some RoboCop cards, and it would actually have. I remember getting the card where he had his hand where it was blown off by a shotgun.
Oh,
He's just like looking at it. I'm sitting there as a little kid, like, I shouldn't be looking at this. I mean, these things just don't even compete with Marvel Legends, I don't think. I've got 3 Marvel Selects. They're Venom, Carnage, and just a random Spider-Man. I think they did those pretty good. I think that was it. Yeah. All right, for Dakota. Well, Gambit, Rebel's head. But you have because they're both from Louisiana. They took hey Sheriff, they both talking about you. Better put me some crawfish in my gumbo. Go Tigers. They're coming out with a Marvel Legends version, which is gonna look good. So, but these things always look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks dynamic. I like it. Oh, that looks great.
Dude, I got an argument, or not really an argument, like classic me and Dakota jabbing back and forth at each other on Facebook. And some girl basically ended up like thinking that she needed to be Dakota's white knight and protect him from me. So like here she is like messaging me, piling on me, and I'm just like, who is this? This girl keeps on messaging me. And all it was something about he made a crack about because he's in Louisiana, but he likes Alabama, which he doesn't even watch college football, so I don't even know why he even picks a team. But he was saying something about Penn State. And so I think I mentioned something about like their graduation rate or something like that, or I don't know. This girl just came totally to his defense. I thought it was funny.
Hey, whoever's doing these poses for Gambit, that's who you want doing the Transformers poses.
Transformer poses?
These poses have been like the best poses we've looked at all night. The Gambit poses were crazy.
Well, I mean, that's how they sell these figures, right? Because they can do all this ridiculous stuff. I hope they do some cards like this for the Marvel Legends.
The last time I feel like they did. I think I have an older Gambit that they did, and I think they did do cards with it. Pretty sure it came with cards.
Oh, you know that magic character, whenever I was unpacking it, taking it out of the box to send it to you, I was like, oh my God, this chick has a ton of accessories.
I can't wait for that. That looked good.
Dude, every time I reached in the package, I'm like, oh my, there's more. So, this is Square Enix Dragon Quest 3. All right.
That's a new one.
There's a Dragon Quest 3?
I've never heard of it.
I didn't even... Dragon Quest 1 never even made it. Like, they just did that little animated thing, right? I have no idea, I guess. If I'm thinking... Or no, I'm thinking about Dragon's Lair, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because like that's not their animation style either.
You'll say the only Don Bluth video game.
somebody melted down a pop. You don't see that.
Yeah, you see it, Mike?
Mike gonna start crying. Don't you cry.
This one's
please tell me that was him sniffling.
this one's for Rick. Rick, this is for you. A quarter scale from Blitzway.
That's crazy. God.
I'm just trying to when I pulled this up, I was like, okay, 1/6 scale. I don't even for once, because I was thinking 1/6 scale. I'm like, I mean, like the movie's cool and all, but like people really buy these figures and put it. And then I was like, quarter scale. Holy crap! Like, if you got that, then you're just kind of, that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, probably. God, that looks crazy. Crazy.
You've got to be one of those people that have like the Godfather poster like framed on your wall.
Oh yeah.
And then whenever people come over to your house, like you always make a point to be like, this is the best movie of all time. You're one of those people.
If you own an Italian restaurant, you just put it under glass in the middle of the restaurant. Could see that happen.
Like you buy this figure if you're like, all right, Mount Rushmore best movies ever.
Yeah. The
Godfather, Scarface, The Godfather 2, Goodfellas.
God, it looks photo real, man. This one looks pretty good.
Look at that. Look at that carpet.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, even the base is off the charts.
The evidence of humanity's decline. This is what we make big, tiny dead men from movies. Yeah, I mean,
that's insane.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah.
This is by 3-0. Coral.
There he is.
Coral. Get over here, son. I finished up the Fear the Walking Dead. I haven't started this season with this yet. I usually wait for it either to be over or that they've at least started the second half of a season. Because if not, then man, I forget what the hell's going on. Same thing with Game of Thrones. There's so many people's names I gotta try to remember, and I get confused.
Well, all I'm going to say is they're changing things up after last week. It's a big change.
Yeah, I've heard the spoiler thing because people can't wait. It was like as soon as it was over, they're like, "All right, here's like my little review on," and then they put the spoiler in the title, and I'm like, "All right, well, thanks." Dude, that's
nice and creepy.
Hello, Clarice.
Yeah.
You know, I think out of all the characters in that show, that poor boy got screwed up the most of anybody in the whole show. He got shot. He lost an eye. He got beat up.
He had to kill his mom.
Lost his hand. Exactly. I mean, man, talk about rough childhood.
It went through the ringer, man. If there was one person that probably could have survived, I would think it was Coral. But
I don't even think he hooked up with that girl, did he? Did he ever hook up with her?
No, he died.
They just didn't show it, probably. Because there's no way that, like, I see, like, all these people, like, risking their lives doing these favors, and I'm thinking in real life, like, there's an economy going on. So, Sideshow, limited edition Ghost Rider.
Oh, they're doing, like, the old school colors. Like the Johnny Blaze colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a low run. Jeez.
How many? 350. Woo.
That's a low run. I should get that one and put him in the closet. Let's let him sit. 350 is a low run.
Yeah, but do you think he looks good? I don't think he looks good.
Nah, but it's all about if they never do a Johnny Blaze, and that's the closest that you'll get.
And then Hot Toys does one. Articulating Joel. Oh, I like the vest on the left. I don't remember him just having that zipped up like that.
You're laughing.
And I just realized I was muted that whole time.
I'm gonna have to teach you young kids how to use the internet. All right, and now we have Hot Toys. You got to get this right. That is gorgeous. Exclusive.
Does look good. Did they just put this one up?
Yeah.
I canceled the other one. I had it on pre-order, but I just canceled it.
Dude, doing her with her, like the classic colors.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
It does look really good.
It does look much better than the other one they had up.
I think they all look good to her.
Mm-hmm.
I just like this costume is so classic.
I know Mike doesn't like it because she's not fat enough, but
Oh, well, I mean, she could definitely eat some donuts for sure.
you keep those away from her.
She could use just a few, believe me. She'd be bouncing even better.
Put some pounds on that. Oh, the
Shield looks weird. Well, I like the shield. It's all scratched up and stuff. I mean, it's done in her, her colors here. They're classic, where they're all bright and stuff, like in the 80s. Oh, Katie, what do you don't know about the 80s, but you still haven't seen a Star Wars movie, so that you got homework this weekend. Go watch a Star Wars movie.
Yeah. At least watch
watch Rogue One.
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, Rogue One. Start with Rogue One.
There you go. It's on Netflix. Go watch Rogue One.
That's perfect. And we'll talk 2 weeks from now.
Rogue One.
2 weeks. That's enough time to watch all 8 movies. All 7.
Rogue One's a great movie.
Yeah. He's getting his own series. Cassian Andor?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, look at all the stuff you get here. And Hot Toys R2.
Jesus, like the 4th one.
I used to have the Sideshow one. I sold it.
I've got 3 of them.
Get you one more.
Look at all the stuff he's got, man. That's the Sideshow one. It just had like one little thing that popped open here and one thing over here.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get it.
Like this thing has like, how does all that stuff even fit in there?
Does he even have all that? I mean,
he's got this has got to be, or not it, this has got to just like it plugs in there, obviously. But look at the stuff coming out the side. He's got a little saw.
Let's give him a little jetpack from prequels, and then he'd have everything.
I know the one from Sideshow was from the Jabba's Cell Barge because he came with a little cocktail tray.
Yeah, I guess the last Hot Toys one was from Force Awakens, technically. So I guess they could do this.
Remote control sound effects. Diecast metal dome, 60%. LED light up function, remote control as well.
See, the Force Awakens one, Hot Toys came with the remote too, but it doesn't have all this because obviously Force Awakens, he didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah. So yeah, the good question. Keyboard says, "Do you get that little blue Leia?"
Probably, yeah.
I know with Sideshow, I got like some kind of base, and I got like a little Leia, and then a light thing as well.
Yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the Black Series exclusive one with the Obi-Wan 8K with one.
Yeah.
That's a ton of little stuff there.
He's putting C-3PO back together.
Oh, you know what else? What accessory that he needs? That little snack that like Yoda steals from Luke, and like R2's like trying to get it back from him. And stuff.
The light.
Oh, is it a light? Okay.
Yeah, the little lamp.
I forget what it was.
Did they already do the tray table? Jabba's sail barge. Have they done that?
They did that for Sideshow. That was the one that I had.
Yeah, that's right. I've got that put away. I haven't displayed him with that yet. I might have to do that.
I mean, how do you? Because that's so much stuff coming at him. Like, I almost kind of want to display him like that, just to be like, look how badass this guy is. You know?
He's glitching out.
Yeah, it's like whenever he gets electrocuted, where all his stuff like shoots out of him.
Right.
Or it looks like he's just like pissed off. He's ready to. He's a cutter. He's coming after those knees.
Don't piss him off.
He looks all cute and stuff. You say something bad about him. Oh, here he comes.
All you hear is that shriek.
It's like the Psycho song, but in R2-D2 beeps.
No, you don't get that big layout, but
this guy's middle finger up there looks like, sort of.
Yeah, like that.
Sort of. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, he knows what
got
he's
both
doing.
of them out.
he's like, come at me. Yeah, so you get this little base. There's that Leia. I guess you're gonna get the little card. So that if you've already got the
Death Star plans, right?
Yeah,
that's cool.
All that lights up.
Jesus, I'm gonna have like 4 R2s. One from each movie.
Ooh. All right, so we'll end it there. I guess we're not doing Galactic Gumbo. So what is it? Almost 8 o'clock. So all right, we'll go ahead and sign out. Dalton, where can people find you, man?
Find me everywhere at Daltonians DFs.
Pop.
You guys can find me everywhere as Just Another G.I. Joe Show.
Rick, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as Shatrdglassjazz.
All right, and you can find me G1 Hextron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1 Hextron. If you guys are interested in sending pictures of your collection in for Collection Spotlight, then just take pictures of your collection, no matter how big or small it is, and send them in an email to me at g1hexatron@gmail.com. Just let me know what you want me to call you, whether it's your real name or your screen name or whatever on here. We'll do that, and we'll get you guys showing off on another Cybercast. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.